2001, 2007. You know,
Yeah, of course.
that game featured Palestine and Syria, and so it's like, and it featured the Muslims and Christians and them, a lot of them taking lives, in the name of God and their religion, their politics, and then
Right.
Ezio, the Italian Renaissance, exposing the corruption within Catholicism. It was always political and religious for sure. But Arav, yeah, chime in though. What do you think when you hear Assassin's Creed is woke now? Like, what's your response to that?
I think it's rubbish because Assassin's Creed has always been woke. Because the idea of woke is just used as a discriminatory way just to offend other people. If you're not a white Christian, then you're not woke. But apparently, because if you're black or like you have a different race or like you're a gay character, you're considered woke. And I think it's a racist ideology. The term woke is
Yeah.
because I think the idea of woke should be about inclusivity, not about talking down to each other or bashing each other just because their opinions are different or like the character's different. You get what I mean? It's stupid. It's a racist ideology. It's white supremacist type shit.
Yeah, I think Assassin's Creed being woke, like them using the term woke has been overused a whole lot, regarding like, politics or gender equality or whatnot. It's
Right.
been overused, not even just Assassin's Creed, but you know, pop culture in general, like they were like for example, Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, people were boycotting because like she was a woman in a samurai fighting game, and people didn't think that it made sense at all for a woman to be inside of that game. But I don't think that that was the case. I think that was just because people use it as an excuse, you know, to boycott the game because they want like a heavy masculine character in each game, you know. So I think the term woke um, is just a poor excuse of them not wanting something.
Yeah, and the moral of the story with Assassin's Creed is that it was another reason it was always woke is assassins, right? Assassins were always fighting the Templars, aka corruption, totalitarianship, dictatorship. Basically, they were always fighting for people who can't fight for themselves, who can't speak for themselves. Like they were always the light or the voice for the voiceless. So in that way, it was always progressive. It was always democratic. It was always like liberal. So it was always woke, essentially.